Have you always wanted to get some cool shots of yourself, but you don't have a friend to get photos of you? Well, I got a solution for you. Basically, I have my Insta360 X3 here, and I'm going to set it up on this little tripod on granite while I'm mountain biking. Now, the key to getting a really good screen grab, because I'm only shooting at 30 frames per second, is to go slow. It's not like skiing where you have a selfie stick and the camera's basically moving the same speed as you. You are moving through the screen, so the only way to get a really good shot like this is to be going slow. So I'm out here in Squamish on unrelated dead guys, and this trail has a whole bunch of very short rock rolls that you could go slow, but you could go fast. So I'm going to set my camera up on this tripod on this first feature right here, and let's see what we can get. So you don't want it too close to the action, because basically my line is going to be coming right through here, and you don't have to worry about the camera moving because this is granite and it isn't going to budge. Well, let me show you how we do this. So you open up your Insta360 Studio on your computer, or you can actually do it on your phone. I just prefer the computer because it's a lot bigger. So anyway, just select your clip, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll, because you can see here where I put the camera down and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So I'm walking up to get ready to ride down. And so just scrolling along here until I find myself coming into the picture, because you have to start the camera before you walk back up to do this. So you can just see my head up here. So I'm just going to play along with it here, and you're going to have to use keyframes to get the shot. So one thing with the 360 camera, it kind of distorts the picture. You can see you can move it around all over the place here. But what you want to do is have those trees in the shot as vertical as possible, so it's actually a true representation of what you're looking at. So you don't want them tilted or anything. So here's coming into this shot here, and I'll mark a keyframe, and I'll just go down a bit and just move the screen around to whatever you think works. And I'm going to these trees now, which are vertical, but these ones not so much anymore. I'll mark another keyframe there. And as I'm going through the screen, I'm going to mark another one, and more through the screen. I'm going to move the camera around. Because it's a 360 camera, it's very easy to do this. You'd have to do it a few times with a regular action camera. And down I go, and keep moving it around. And there you go. There's the full shot. Now, and I'll hit another keyframe. So now to get your photo you want, or your screenshot, you go back to what you think is the coolest, and that is a pretty cool picture there. Lots of sun, and basically what you do is you click this little, take a snapshot right here, and then that'll save it on your computer. Name it whatever you want. I'll just name this cool shot, and it's saved on my computer. And this is the 16:9. So, but if you wanted to do this in 9:16 for a vertical video, you'll have to redo it again. So watch how much it changes the screen here. So what you basically need to do is go to Edit and clear current edit data and click OK, and now you get to start all over again. So go to 9:16 and zoom out, and you kind of know where I was in the shot here, so click a keyframe. Just coming down this rock slab here. You just have to keep moving your cursor, and the screen's a lot smaller now, so you can zoom out and you can see you have more 360 distortion coming into play now, but you're still getting a pretty cool shot of what's going on. And there you can see the tripod coming into this screen here. And you probably want to zoom in a bit, and down I go. And you can zoom back into that if you want to get a tight shot. So this will just look like this. Super cool. And then to grab your shot that you want, you just, like the 16:9, just kind of stop it in the spot you want. Try to make those trees look as vertical as possible, which over here they're vertical, but up here they're not. It's kind of just a 360 camera thing. And anyways, that's a pretty cool picture right there. It's actually about how steep this rock is about that steep. And take a snapshot, and I'll name this one Cool Shot 2, and it's on my computer. And yeah, that's basically how you go about doing it. And to export just that clip, you mark the trim at the start and you mark the trim at the finish, so you don't have that big long file being exported. So it's like 7 seconds long. And that's it. And you hit export, and you can name this whatever you want as well. So just call this Cool Shot 2. And you want to make sure you export it at least the bitrate at 100. That's for great quality of the video, and not too overkill with like 200, which is just a suck on your memory. So 100 seems to be pretty good. And then just hit start export, and there you go. Voila, off to your computer. And that's the simple and easy way to do it. You could also do this on your phone just as easily and get another great shot, but you have to remember that if you don't have great lighting, the screenshots probably not going to be so good. So
if you use like little short sections like this here, it's real easy to walk up and down to place your camera and go get your camera back. Because if you're halfway in the middle of like In-N-Out Burger to get your shot, it's a long way to walk down to put your camera, and it's a long way to walk back up to get it. So short spots are great. In a spot like this, it's kind of challenging with this little mini tripod, and it's not really sunny enough, so I'm not even sure this is going to be worth it. So just just looking around here, basically the line has to come over the rock and down here. So where would it be a cool place to get a shot that really shows that vertical pitch? And honestly, it would probably be in this tree right here. But I only have this little teeny tripod, and I don't think I can get it to stay up in this tree. But you never know. Maybe I can. Oh, I did. Sick. This line here is pretty committing. You have to come around this rock and then just give her right there. Just gotta commit. I'm really curious to see how this one worked out in the tree. Or the other thing you really want to do when you're doing this is make sure you put your bike off the trail and listen to hear if anybody's coming, because you don't want to get in somebody else's way. So it is Sunday morning. There's nobody out here. I'm shocked, actually. So there's a couple more rolls to get on this trail. But yeah, like I said, these are short, so they're easy to get up and down. So on this one here, I tried to go as slow as I possibly could down this rock. I did until I had to just release because it basically gets too steep. So roll in here slowly, get a shot. Oh, they're not all going to be great. Some are going to be horrendous. Like, check out this one of me jumping. It's just, I'm just going too fast and the camera doesn't shoot enough frames and it's too dark. So they're not all gonna be great. Take the good with the bad. Sometimes you'll get some really epic shots. I'm really curious to see how these ones look. I could actually just put it on my phone right now and have a look. So